Make $1,000 a week selling on eBay. This is our second video in our eBay business plan series. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can scale your business to $1,000 a week. Now, if you haven't been watching the first video in this area, which is make $500 a week, or if you're just getting started, I would highly suggest you to watch the first video before. There is link below in the description. If you're watching this video, you haven't watched the first video, but you are already advanced sellers or you already know the business quite a lot and your limits are higher, then this video is highly suggested to watch. You don't have to watch the first one. So let's get started and go through the business plan on how to make $1,000 a week selling on eBay. So we are going to go now through the step-by-step business plan. It's divided to 4 different steps. I'm going to talk everything to details, and later on we're going to dive into the important topics with more examples, with more share screens and interesting stuff like this. So let's get started with the first part, which is build a scalable workflow. What it means build a scalable workflow. So till now you've been working alone, right? You've been listing your own products. You build, I would say, a decent amount of monthly sales, and now you want to scale up. But in order to scale up, you need to hire people to work with more people. So you have to make sure you have a scalable workflow. Maybe the way you've been working alone works perfect for one person, but if you're a few people, you need to adjust. So it's build workflow for a team. Make sure more than one person can handle the workflow. Simplify the processes. This is something I want to tell you in advance before you're going to hire any virtual assistants or anyone at all. You have to make sure the processes are as simple as possible. The more complicated it will be, the harder it will be to teach the people you are hiring. And number 3 is list products on more marketplaces. This is another process I highly suggested to add when you want to scale your business. There are big marketplaces like Canada, Australia, and more. We'll be talking about it more in the next slides, where you can get more sales for existing products. So you can just duplicate the list into another marketplace and get the traffic. We'll be talking about it more. Number 2, the part 2 in this business plan is add new product research methods. If in the first stage, in the first time when you just got started, when you follow the first business plan to get to $500 per week, or I don't know, even if you haven't watched this video and you're only following one product research method, for example, only competitor research, when you want to scale up, when you want to make higher profit from the product you list, and you want to also be unique and find more product ideas because you're supposed to list more products, for this, you want to add new product research methods like scale your winning products and niche research similar products method, okay? I'll be, in this video, I'll be diving into these 2 product research methods. I'll be sharing my screen and I demonstrate you examples. How is the scale your winning products method look like and how to do niche research. Number 3, build a team. Now, in step number 1, we've been preparing for hiring people. In step number 3, we are going to build a team. And it's super important that you understand you cannot become successful alone. This is not one-man show. You need to have people working with you. The bigger you become, the more sales you generate, the more customer service you have, the more products you need to list, the more people you need around you to fulfill these needs. So the build team break down to 3 steps. You're going to hire virtual assistants. You have to create the right working environment, and you have to act like a leader. You have to be a leader. This is super important because you're not alone anymore. You need now to be a role model. You need to give an example. You need to motivate your people. And again, I'm going to dive into these steps with more example. I've prepared for you a special guide for hiring virtual assistants, and I'll give you some more examples about creating environment, even examples from how I run my environment in Zik Analytics, how I manage the team in Zik Analytics, and some tips on how to become a better leader. And number 4, you need to increase your product listings. You need to have listing targets, business targets, which means list between 25 to 100 items per day. The range here is very high because it really depends on the method you work, the supplier you work. So I'll be explaining it into details when we will dive into this part by the end of this session. You have to clean your store from not selling and out of stock items, and you need to set up weekly and monthly goals for growth. Now, when you're alone, it's much easier. When you're with a team, this is super important. Everyone needs to know what is your weekly, monthly goals, what they are following. They need to have like guidance. They need to have a goal. Not only you, also your team. It's very important, all right? So we're going to move on to the next step. We're going to dive into more details, and it's going to be very interesting and also very valuable, guys. So stay till the end of this video in order to receive all the information and to receive the guide on how to hire virtual assistants. The first part we're going to break into details is going to be the new product research method for scaling your business. So I guess you've been following, most of you at least, the competitor research method, only sniping other competitors. Maybe some of you tried other methods like niche research or winning products, scaling winning products or similar methods. Today, I'm going to explain you, and I'm also going to show you how you find and how you scale your winning products, how you do niche research, and how you're scaling your winning strategy, what you already been using till now. So let's start with scale your winning products. So scaling your winning products basically break down to 2 steps. Step number 1, locate your best performing items. You go through your store, through your best selling items, and you look for items that sold at least 10 times, 8 times in the last 30 days. Once you found those items, you basically analyze them on Zik, and then you go to your supplier and you look for similar items using so that you can list with identical titles. Let's say, just for the example, okay, I've been selling iPhone cover, this black iPhone cover for a very good price, and it's been selling a lot. I'm going to grab the title of this product that I used for this product, and I'm going to go and look for one in a red color, blue color, maybe different materials. And I'm going to use the same title, but I'm just going to change one word. So instead of just saying, I don't know, iPhone cover, silicone, whatever, black, I will change only the black to red, and that's it. Or the plastic to leather, and that's it. Why? Because this title proves to deliver results, prove to generate sales, and I don't want to change it. I just want to change one thing to be unique. That's it. And in this way, you cover more advertising space on page 1 of eBay. I'm going to now share my screen. I'm going to demonstrate you about scale your winning products, and then we're going to go to the next. So let's get started. So what I did now is I opened the store analytics on Zik in order to locate my best performing products. What you can do, you can connect your store to Zik Analytics. It's a non-API connection, so you don't need to be worried about it. And then you will get a list of the top performing products in your store based on quantity and revenue. You can also see some interesting stats. The reason I did it is because I want to locate my winning products, exactly what I said. But to scale your winning products, you need to first find your winning products. Look for products that sold more than 8 times, 10 times in the last 30 days, but also take a look on the revenue. So if the revenue is higher, for example, an expensive product selling for over $200, if it sold 3 times, it will generate $600 revenue. And this product here sold 20 times and generate only $400. After you validated that this product are winning products, they are your top selling products, or they generate the highest amount of revenue, now it's time to check if you can actually scale these products. So how do I know if I can scale winning products? And the answer is in the title. You're looking for products which are not branded. Okay, if the product is a branded product, you can scale it. Why? Because, for example, if I sell an iPhone, I cannot try to sell similar products because people buy it because it is iPhone. I try to look for these generic products which I can scale. Let's take this tactical flashlight as example. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to make sure this is a product we can scale. So I will read the title loud: Tactical Flashlight Tac Light Pro as seen on TV, TC1-200 flashlight with the title not even optimized here. I'll open this one on eBay to get more information. So you see here it's selling for $19.58. By the way, it sold 9 times as we need. We can see the way it looks. I always like to look into details. We can scroll down to the description to get more information about it. So here you have the item specific and you can read more about it. So super bright with 5 modes. So we have 5 modes and it's 3000 lumen LED. So these are the things I try to figure out, okay? what is the lumen, how many modes, what is the color, what is the material, and so on. Now it's very important to also see that here it's selling in a pack of 2, okay? Pack of 2 here, as you can see. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, the next step will be to open my supplier. For the example here, I'm gonna demonstrate you on AliExpress and CJ dropshipping. But you can use the method on every supplier. So if you're dropshipping from Amazon or other retailers, then you can do the same there. If you work with wholesale suppliers, you can do it with your wholesale suppliers. But it's important you understand, and I also did explain it on the first video in this business plan series, that if you want to comply with eBay, if you want to comply with eBay dropshipping policies, you need to dropship from verified suppliers that can stand in all the criteria, which are either wholesale suppliers or Chinese or sourcing agents like CJ Dropshipping. So if you're dropshipping from retailers, you may get your account flagged. It's still profitable, it's still method that work, but you may get your account flagged in the future. If you will work with wholesale suppliers or with sourcing agents, even if you will get your account flagged by mistake, you can always remove it. You can always apply and ask eBay to remove it, and they will remove it. So let's continue with this example. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna open AliExpress, and I'm going to show you how to bring similar products to this torch, to this flashlight, and build the right title for it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to copy the title or the keywords that define this product. I'm going to open AliExpress here. Okay, for the example, I'm going to put it the text here. Now, we remember, we've been looking for specific information about a product. It's not just enough to put tactical flashlight and just list any tactical flashlight. We want to do, when we scaling winning products, we need to be very accurate with all the criteria, with all the information about the product, the features, materials, etc. So it's going to be 3000 lumen, right? And at least 5 modes. I will hit the search button. I'll get here a lot of results. I'll put free shipping, and then I will filter by price. Then we got some few products here that selling between $4 to $25 here and even more. We have free shipping to all of them. I'll go for the first one because it's starting $4. Let's see if we can get this product to work for us. So the first product here is this flashlight. Looks good to me. And I see it has here different levels. So 4000 lumens is more than 3000, which is good. And T6 means 6 modes. So take a look, guys. The T6 4000 lumens cost $4.41 for one. The product sell in set of 2 for $19.98. Means we buy 2 here. Let's open the calculator. We buy 2 here for, one second, here it is, guys. We buy 2 here for times 2, $8.82, and we're gonna sell it for, let's say, $19, so we can be even a little bit competitive here. So if I do 19 minus 14% PayPal fees, PayPal and eBay fees, and 30-cent PayPal fees, it's gonna be $16, and then minus $8.82. We have around $7 profit. Very similar product. Everything is good. Even the features are better. It's 4000 lumens, so I could even sell it for $22, $24. That I don't need to be cheaper than myself. I can just price this product higher, but the profit is great, and this is exactly what you do. Now, what you do next is you go to the product, your product, you copy the title, okay? And then you just gonna build the right title here. So for the example, what I'm gonna show you right now here is I'm gonna put the same title, okay? I just put it here for the example for you, but instead of this number here, I will remove it because it's something specific, and then I will do here 4000 lumen, and that's it. That's all, okay? And if it's too long, I will remove the width, and we have the title here: Tactical Flashlight, Tech Light Pro, as seen on TV, flashlights 4000 lumens. I didn't change much. I kept the whole root of the title same, just change the end. Now what you do, you list product like this. It's very important you understand that you don't need to list thousands of products like this. If you find one winning product, okay, you're gonna list 1 or 2 similar ones. You're not gonna scale now 10. If these are selling again, then you will come on a weekly base or every 2 weeks, and you will continue find similar products and list them all the time. And you will build your store, you will grow your store into winning categories, winning niches, and you will see how one product can support other products. This is an amazing way to scale your business to $1,000 profit a week. So I hope, guys, this was helpful. We're going to move now to the next part of of winning product research methods for scaling your business, and it's going to be niche research. Let's look at it again. Niche research is another method you can add to your product research methods when you're scaling your business. I'm going to now go through it. I'm going to explain it, and then I'm going to share my screen and give you also a live example. So how do you do niche research? It's starting with number one, locate hot niches based on best-selling items. You can either look on your own best-selling items or on other competitor best-selling items. Try to look for items with really high demand, like 50 sales or even more. And then you define the niche of this product and you search it on the product research of Zik. You analyze the niche using the product research on Zik. Then what you do when you got the results and you find a good hot niche, you want to look for selling opportunities. So how you do it? You look for the low feedback sellers, those who manage to rank their products on page 1 under a very strong niche, and they just have, let's say, 50, 100, 200, or even 1,000 feedbacks. These sellers are doing something unique, and this is why you want to find those specific products selling for those sellers. And then once you found these selling opportunities, a product selling higher than the average selling price from a low feedback seller in a very strong niche, then you go and you look for similar product. The same you did for scaling your winning products, you just do for this specific product you found. Let's move to the share screen and see the whole process in a live example. You can get niche ideas in many different ways. But I want to give you the most, I would say, the most easy and fast and also accurate way that will save you a lot of time. Because, you know, there are plenty of categories, plenty of niches. You can find yourself all day long in the Zik product research trying different keywords till you find something that really work out for dropshippers. So to make it really efficient, what I suggest you to do is when you follow competitors to look for these specific competitors which generate a lot of sales from their listings. So you see this guy on his top listings here have 10, 12, 17, 21, 29 sales in the last 30 days, 17 sales lifetime, 57 sales lifetime. All these products are products with high demand. Now, these products are a hint for a hot niche because, you know, if this product wouldn't be from a hot, strong niche, it wouldn't sell so many times, right? So when you see an extraordinary results for products generating 70 sales, 30 sales, or even more every month, then this product may be part of a very hot niche. So let's try out the first example here. This is a mixed PVC shoe charm in a lot different colors. So basically the keyword is shoe charms. So what I will do, I will go here and I will hit the scan title button, okay? Right now it's searching it on United States, but you can change the settings to be automatically on all location. And then I cut the whole title and leave only the keywords that define the niche, okay? So the product we choose here is this product. It's a shoe charm. Shoe charms, this is the keyword that define the niche. All the rest is just keywords that describe the products or describe the quantity, etc. So I'll go here and I will only leave the shoe charms and I will cut out everything. Let's see what will be the result. So after I cut out everything, I will scan the search. I will click the search button and I will get 100 results. Usually niche will have 100 results. Then I will checkbox everything and I will click the Zik selection. And now we get the statistics of this niche. Now take a look. For very cheap products, $11 is the average selling price. We have $13,000 sales in the last 30 days. The sell-through rate is 1,285%. Successful listing is 52%. So when we're looking for a niche, we're looking for niches with over 500% sell-through rate, 50% or more successful listings, and to have the higher sell earnings as possible. For cheap products like $11 product, this is very good. So we easily, very quick found a profitable niche. And this is what we try to do. We try to use the seller information and this information to make an efficient product research instead of just trying out randomly keywords all day, okay? So I'm inside the niche right now. This is how I found the niche. I'll scroll down after I validated the numbers. This is a good niche. I will scroll down and I will click here on the feedback button. Once I clicked, it will automatically show me from the lowest feedback seller to the highest. Now I will scroll down, okay, and I will try to look for these specific sellers who are either international sellers or they're drop shippers, low feedbacks, high sales. This is where I will find opportunities. Now this is an Israeli seller here, as you can see, Vietnamese seller here. These are probably drop shippers. We see here the amount of sales 114, 150, sorry, the amount of feedbacks 114, 157, sold 29, 16 times. These are the sellers that I am interested to look. These are selling opportunities, okay? So let's go for this guy here. He's selling this bunch of 50 shoe charm for $13. Sold 16 times in the last 30 days. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and I'm going to look for shoe charm. But before, I have to make sure I understand exactly for what this product is, what the materials, right? And to be very accurate. The same you do with scaling winning products from your own store. Also here, you need to be super accurate, so you're actually going to be able to generate sales. So I'm going to open the product here. Let's take a look. So it's a 15 mixed PVC. It's made out of PVC shoe charm. 4 Crocs and Gibbets wristband. This is what I have to make sure that I bring shoe charm which fits for these two companies. This is how it looks, different random caricatures here. And what I'm going to do next after I understand this is to go to my supplier and search for it. Now again, if you dropship for retail suppliers like Amazon, Walmart, you go and do it from there. If you dropship from wholesale suppliers, you go and search with your wholesale supplier. If you're using sourcing agent like CJ Dropshipping, which I mentioned in the first business plan video, then you search on AliExpress and you request it from your sourcing agent. As I say, and I will repeat it again, I really recommend you guys to follow and comply with eBay policies and work with a sourcing agent or wholesale suppliers. Working with sourcing agent is the easiest and most convenient way to basically just continue with the same business model you've been doing so far if you've been dropshipping from AliExpress to eBay. So let's go and search for it on AliExpress. By the way, we have another feature here in Zik Analytics which helps you very easy to do niche research on AliExpress. You just scan the button here. After you did a search on the product research for shoe charm on eBay, you can scan on AliExpress and immediately get full results from AliExpress, include statistics and include the top selling products here. But usually when I do a niche research or similar products method, I really like to be accurate. So I really like to open the suppliers and look inside the suppliers till I found the exact product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open AliExpress and I'm going to search for this keyword. So we're talking about PVC shoe charm. So right here like a 50 lot PVC shoe charm, okay? And I can even write for Crocs, but let's see what will be the result when I do like this. So I did this, I got here the results. Let's take a look, guys. So I have these 2 lots here, so I just open randomly. What I want to tell you guys that sometimes you will not have the result here, but one product on AliExpress can lead you to more products. So I will open this one. So I see here this seller sells similar ones, but they're too expensive as we are selling here for $13.18. We need to be competitive when we're competing in niche research, okay? So I'll scroll down, look for other examples here. All right, so you see you have 21 piece here for $6, 13 piece for $5.89. Here we can also look on the top selling on the left side. Let's see if we find something. So this is $5.99. We have to see how many pieces it is. Let's see. So this is 20 pieces. It's too small. Let's try to see if we can get more. So you have the button here, view more, and then it will take you to all the products in the store of this AliExpress seller. I will scroll down and here we have different price. This looks good. So take a look, guys. When you buy 100 pieces, you pay 14 cents. So it means you buy 100 pieces for $14. Let's open up just to see if this makes sense. So yeah, it's 100 pieces in $13.89. Okay, we found that here's 50 pieces selling for $13.18, means 100 pieces here will be 26, okay, 26.40 cent. So if we can sell this 100 for a good price, it doesn't need to be lower than this. Remember, here we have 50, here we offer 100. Then we can definitely sell this product and make profit. This is the beauty of the similar product method of niche research. You don't need to bring the same product. What you're going to do is you're going to look where the opportunity is. Sometimes it's going to be bigger quantity, different material, different color, and so on. Here we have a great example to offer the same traffic, to offer the same audience, bigger quantity if someone looking for more for a very competitive price. So let's take a look and calculate, okay? First of all, let's see how much the product selling on eBay, the 50 piece. So we see it selling for $13.18. So if we will just take $13.18 and times it into, it will be $26.36. So anything lower than this, it's already competitive for people who look to buy 100 piece. But let's try not to be too expensive. Let's try to sell it for around $24 or even $23, right? So if the full price is 26, here if you buy two, you pay 26, 36. We will do it for 23 or even for 24 or even for 23. So I'll get back here to the 100 pieces, okay, and I will write here our selling price, which will be, let's say, $33.89. okay, I will remove it with 14% PayPal and eBay fees, and then another 30-cent PayPal fees. It will be $20.24. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove $13.89, and here the shipping price $1.39, and we have 4.9. We have almost $5 profit, guys, on a unique different products which offer different things to the customer. So if your competitors on the niche selling 50 pieces, you will offer 100 pieces. You have a better competitive price for some people who are looking for 100 pieces, and you bring something unique. What you will do next, it will basically just take this title, change it from 50 to 100, maybe add some other keywords, and that's it. You are good to go. This is how you do niche research. It's a great method to add to your product research methods when you're scaling your business to $1,000 profit a week. The reason is it's profitable, it's unique, and it helps you generate more sales. Guys, thank you very much. We're going to move to the last part of this session, and this is talk about hiring virtual assistant. Let's go. I know you guys are excited about the virtual assistant part, but before we move there, I forgot we have the last part here of this slide, and it scales your winning strategies. When you were starting to approach, when you were starting to build your strategy to get to $1,000 a week profit, doesn't mean you need to give up on your winning strategies you had from before. It's not or this or that. You need to implement new methods, but you still need to keep your winning strategies, okay? So if you're listing competitors' items and doing competitor research and it's worked very well for you, then you continue doing it. You tell to your VA, to your lister, listen, now you're gonna do, let's say, 70% competitor research items, 20% niche research, 5% scale your winning products, and another 5% for traffic products. Now, it's very important to understand traffic products were the products that you used to get your store in momentum. Okay, to start and generate your first sales. So doesn't mean you need to fill a lot of traffic products in your store. Make sure you don't have more than 5% of your total active listings. It's very important, because otherwise you just sell and you make no profit. To people who don't understand what is traffic products, that haven't watched the first video, please, there is link in the description for the first video on how to get to $500 per week. And there is another video I left below for how to find traffic products, which will teach you immediately how to find traffic products. Let's move to the last part, and this is build a team of virtual assistants. Guys, this is super important. You cannot become successful, you cannot scale your business all by yourself. You need to hire a team of people to help you. You need to build a team of united, very motivated people that giving 200% for the business, all right? So let's go through the steps. So number one will be, in order to build a team, is to hire virtual assistants. So you post a job. There are two most recommended sites, Online Job PH or Upwork, or even you can go to the Facebook group of Zik Analytics and post there. Then you will start to receive CVs, you will start to receive candidates who are interested. So you have to select the best one from the CVs you receive. I will be discussing, after we're going through this slide, I will share my screen. I prepare for you a detailed plan, okay? There is a file I'm going to share with you in the end of this session with a detailed plan on how to do it. So I'll go into details there. So once you selected the best candidates, you have to provide clear testing instruction. You're just not hiring someone because they say you have experience. You have to test them. So you need to prepare testing instructions. We'll be discussing about it in a bit in depth. And then out of your testings, out of the tests you do, you have to choose the best performing VA. And once you choose, you start with one VA, and then you grow your store later. You have to move and do the other things, which is manage like a CEO. You have to manage the team. Even though if it's just you and another person, you have to consider it as a team. Later on, when it will be bigger, it's very important to keep this structure. So setting goals, super important. Engage with your team on a daily basis. Don't let them feel you're not there. Be there, be the wake up, the first to wake up, the first to take action. You need to be role model. It's very important. And of course, provide detailed working instruction. This is a big problem people have, include myself. When I got started, I had this problem. I expected from the people I hired to do and know everything I know. Okay, so I had picture in mind. I told them, okay, your job is to list product. I had picture in mind, but I did not build a detailed working structure. I didn't give them the right instructions, and they were doing other things, and I got disappointed. Very, very important to provide detailed working instruction, to provide detailed explanation on every task you give them. Don't expect them to know something you didn't explain, okay? And the last things, it's about you guys. You have to be a leader. You have to trust your people. People need to feel you trust them. If you will always let them feel you're not trusting them, it will take their confidence down. You need to support them with anything they need. Let them feel you are there for them. Some people have problems with home. Let them, ask them, listen to them. If you can help in any way, help. Earn your trust, earn this trust, earn this, that they will feel that they can trust, that you're there for them. This will bring much more out of them. Inspire you people every day, talk about hope, motivation, goals, about how important it is to be the best versions of yourself. Try different ways to inspire you people. Control every single step, don't let it be loose. Use tools, CSVs, anything you can do to make sure you test and you always on top of things. And last things, be kind. This is a core principle in relationship. When you are kind to other people, this will get back to you in anything you do in life. So remember this. Guys, we're going to now move to the plan. I built a step-by-step plan on how to hire VAs. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to discuss it right now. All right, guys. So here is the detailed... All right, guys. So here is the detailed guide to hire. Alright guys, here is the detailed guide for hiring process. You're gonna have a link for this guide below in the description, so later on you can download it to your computer. So let's get started with step number 1. Prepare a testing phase. Remember we talked about it, right? So testing phase is super important. You cannot just hire a person and let him, access and let him do things, because there is a high chance he don't know the job as you want, okay? So before you even go and post a job on one of these websites, what you need to do is you need to prepare the testing phase. So define the job in details. Make sure you know exactly what you want. It is a product lister, product research, customer service, and so on. Then prepare a training video for each task you want to test. Okay? There is different tools to make videos. One of them is loom.com. I will also leave a link to this tool in the description, loom.com. Use loom.com actually, use loom.com, where you can just record your screen and have the video on a link. You can easily share it with the people, okay? So after you prepare the training and exactly how you want, what you want to test with the virtual assistants, you go to step 2 and is post the job. You go to online job PH, I put you here the name, or to Facebook, and you post the job there. Once you start to get an answer from applicants, for candidates, you start to filter out anyone with the low level of English, okay? Anyone with a low level of English, you filter out the people who, because this, in the end, you need to have high communication in your team between you and other people, and also with title optimization, description, customer service, and so on. So after you, let's say, got 100 people applying, you filter out all the ones with the bad English or the ones that really wrote things which are not as expected. You go to step 3 and you start interviewing them. You're making appointment. Let's say out of 100, you got 30 people. You start to interview them. Very important. And now in the interview, you filter out everyone who is late. You filter out everyone that doesn't have a computer or working from, I don't know, tablet. There are a lot of people, mainly in the Philippines, working with very bad equipment or even from a mobile or tablet. You don't want to work with these people. You want to work with people with a strong computer, also with a strong internet, and other very important things. You want to make sure they have a good working desk and not working from some cafes or stuff. And you want to make sure they have a good internet, because there is a big internet problem there, okay? So you want to make sure these things, if they are not complying with these things, we will filter them out, okay? And of course, filter out anyone that cannot commit to a full-time job or for the time that required. Don't try, for us, we like to see, we pay less money, maybe they will be able to make the job. No, their time and commitment is super important. Make sure you can hire someone that can commit to the time you need, not less, exactly the time you need, okay? Now, after you choose, let's say after 50 people, only 10 people left, now you're gonna move to the test phase. Step number 4, you're gonna hire as many people as you can for the test phase. People are not gonna do the test completely for free. You tell them you're gonna get paid for these 3 hours or 4 hours, how long it takes. And you give the VA the task you prepared with a due date. You tell him, okay, you have 5 days or 3 days or 2 days to complete these tasks. You give him the video, you give him the instructions for the job, and you let them work on the videos. These 10 people are gonna start do the work, and they're gonna give you the results. Now, you're gonna test out the results, and you're gonna pick the top VAs based on their task performance. If you can afford to hire more than one VA for a similar job, then it's great, okay? Because then you can really test them for a longer phase. In this way, you can have a longer testing period, which will help you to choose a better VA, but it's not must, okay? You can also just hire the one with the best performance on this part. So guys, this is the guide. You can download it in the description. We're going to move to the last part, which is going to be about the business targets. Thank you very much. I hope you found this session very valuable. The last part is very, very helpful because it's going to put all what we talk about in a small plan where you will set yourself the targets. See you there, guys. So to sum up the team building, it is very important you understand, guys, excellent people together with strong and kind leader and a working structure, it's equal to successful business. If you will make sure all these aspects are on the right place, you will become successful. Now, let's talk about business targets. Let's set up goals together and discuss how you do it and end this session. So, the listing goals are listing between 25 to 100 items per day. The reason is the range is so wide is because it depends on the method you work and how you do things. Some people are working on more quality products, so they list less. Some people are not planning to list thousands of products and so on. So look on your strategy and what you're capable of with your new virtual assistant, and then list the maximum between 25 to 100. Why I say the minimum 25? Because you want to grow more than you've been listing before. So if before you've been listing 10 per day, now you at least going to list 25 per day. All right, it's very important to have listing goals for you and for your virtual assistants as well, okay? And number 2 is sell on more marketplaces, guys, okay? List your top selling items on Australia and Canada, etc. You can also list to the UK. You just have to know that in the UK or Germany, you need to provide VAT to be VAT registered, but definitely from your same store. I'm not talking about open new eBay account. You can list to these platforms your best selling items, okay? So you just log in through eBay Australia or eBay Canada or eBay UK and you list similar product there. You have, I think, if you're a UK account, UK subscription, you have 1,000 listings. If you're a US or eBay.com store subscription, you have like 50 listings you can list here. This will help you get more sales. Another tip, list items using Spanish titles. This is a big hidden market. There are plenty of people in the world, mainly in the United States, that speaking Spanish, but still living in the United States. So you can just use Spanish titles. Today, every supplier, whether it's AliExpress or Amazon, they can also provide you the translation to Spanish for the product. You can use it. You don't need to optimize titles because you don't speak. But this is another hidden gem where you can generate more sales. Team goals, okay? Understand your needs. Don't just go and rush to hire a lot of virtual assistants. Do you need someone for product research and product listings? Do you need someone for customer service? See what you need in order to grow. Every one of you have different need right now. Some of you have plenty of sales and you cannot handle customer service anymore. Some of you not listing enough products. So first of all, understand your need. Then hire the virtual assistants for the relevant position, train them, and manage your VA based on what we say. This should be your business targets, all right? And the last one is calculate virtual assistants pre-L, profit and loss. I gave you here the example for the formula. You take the salary of your virtual assistants, you take down out of it, you take the salary, you make it minus the profit from the product the virtual assistant listed. This will be the profit after virtual assistant cost. This is mainly for virtual assistants you bring to do product research and product listings, okay? So the example is here. If your virtual assistant listed 500 items, this item generated 150 sales in the last 30 days, the total profit was, for the example, $450, and your virtual assistant salary is $400, your clean profit will be $50. You want to make sure virtual assistants who do product research or product listings, he's profitable. He's bringing more profit than expenses. So as long as he's profitable, you keep him. If he's not bringing profit, you will fire him and hire someone else. Okay, it's very, very important, guys. I hope you find this business plan, this step-by-step business plan useful, guys. I did my best to deliver as many value as possible. If you find it useful and valuable, please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, follow us more. We're releasing a lot of videos. We do a lot of lives. So it will be great to see you on the next video, guys. Thank you very much and have a beautiful, beautiful day and a lot of luck with your business. Ciao.